Welcome back to San Luis Obispo Buddhist Church YouTube channel. If you would, please put your palms together for a meditation reading. I know nothing at all of good or evil, for if I could know thoroughly, as Amida Tathagata knows, that an act was good, then I would be good. If I could know thoroughly, as the Tathagata knows, that an act was evil, then I would know evil. But with a foolish being full of blind passions in this fleeting world, this burning house, all matters without exception are empty and false, totally without truth and sincerity. The Nembutsu alone is true and real. Shinran Shoni, Tanisho Postscript. If you would please, join me in Gassho. Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha. The term wabi-sabi has been around many centuries, but only a few years ago, I heard the term. And when asking others what it meant, there was no definite answer except, oh, I have a button that has it on there. That didn't explain anything to me. So nosy me, or curious me, I should say, I did some more research. So wabi-sabi is actually a Buddhist term, and it's derived from the 3 marks of existence. And those marks are impermanence, suffering, and emptiness, or absence of self-nature. And the characteristics could be asymmetry, a roughness, simplicity, economy, it's austerity, modesty, and maybe even appreciation of both natural objects and the force of nature. And out of wabi-sabi, you have 5 teachings. And one of them is letting go of attachments that we only think make us who we are. And the other thing is nothing is perfect. Third one is look at beauty in all things. Fourth one is the realization we will all die. So enjoy and make value of your time. And the 5th is true success is to respect yourself enough to want to succeed. Well, wabi-sabi is finding some aspect of joy or calm or tranquility in this imperfect world and our imperfect self. It's a way of looking at our stages of life, experiencing positive and negative, and learning from these positive and negatives, and hearing. It is Nembutsu, our Namo Amida Butsu, finding and truly looking what our true self is. Examining our 3 blind passions of greed, anger, ignorance, which is simply a lack of wisdom. And you know what? there's no guilt involved if we slip into these three blind passions. There's no guilt. But it is a time to really examine, to deepen our thoughts of our greed. Is it necessary? Is it truly necessary to have those things? Our anger, is that anger holding us back from others, knowing others, caring for others? And our lack of wisdom, are we so afraid to venture out, to learn? Questions that you have to ask yourself. So that comes down to truly looking within ourselves, seeing who we truly are, and can we change those things that we do not like. Wabi-sabi. Looking at the beauty of all things. Looking at our imperfections. Wabi-sabi. But we tend to see faults of others. However, we have to look at ourselves and see what part we play in other people's discomfort. We have to learn, think, and truly listen. Find ways to correct the wrong that we may have put on others. And it's difficult as it may be. A simple apology with thought and with true heart may be the first step. But yet, how hard we find it, how difficult we find it to say, I'm sorry. When we look deep inside, that's where thinking comes in. And that's where we see and remember the 6 paramitas, which is selfless giving, or maybe it's the guidance of the Buddha's teaching. It's patience and tolerance. It's effort. And it's that perseverance to keep trying no matter what. Wabi-sabi. Seeing and trying. It's a concentration or mindfulness or meditation on the situation, on the circumstances. And it is our insight or wisdom that guides us into taking, in avoiding taking the wrong path. Or simply remembering our golden chain of being kind and gentle. That's not too hard to do. And protecting others who are weaker than ourselves. We do it all the time. And having pure and beautiful thoughts. And it's okay not to have those, but it's important not to act on them. And to have pure and beautiful words. And if we sometimes don't have those pure and beautiful words, maybe that's where wabi-sabi plays in. Apologies. Simple. I am so sorry. Because words can destroy. and ruin a perfect relationship. And just doing pure and beautiful deeds, not for yourself, but for society, for others. And it doesn't matter what it is. And it's simply Nembutsu, Namu Amida Butsu. And seeing and sharing thankfulness, gratitude, and appreciation for the beauty of nature and the force in nature, and letting us learn who we are and what we can do to change ourselves. If you would please, put your palms together in Gassho. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. And thank you for listening today.